Namaste. Today is Tuesday, 24th June, and Amavasya or New Moon Day begins today at around 7 pm Indian Standard Time. So, how this Amavasya is going to impact each zodiac sign and what are the precautions that you should take along with mantra remedy is what I have explained in this podcast. And at the end of this podcast, there is a beautiful story of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. As this Amavasya begins today at 7 pm, there is a possibility that you may feel low, you may feel disturbed, you may experience issues in your relationship or career matters. Because the Amavasya is happening today, but the impact or the effect begins 3 days before Amavasya and the effect remains 3 days after the Amavasya is over. And that is why this entire week comes under the influence of Amavasya. And so this podcast is basically to help you with remedy and certain messages so that you stay safe and you feel good. And so let's begin with this podcast. And I insist that if you are following me closely, then please listen to the story that I have narrated in this podcast. It is a beautiful story and it has a deep message for those who are seekers, who are seeking the divine. So let's begin. Amavasya begins today, 24th June at 7 pm Indian Standard Time, and it will last till tomorrow, that is on 25th June, till 4 pm Indian Standard Time. Tonight's Amavasya rises in the mutable dual-natured sign of Gemini within the fierce nakshatra of Ardra. So Amavasya is happening in Ardra Nakshatra, Gemini sign. Ardra, the weeping star ruled by Rudra, Lord of storms and transformation, stirs deep currents of upheaval, washing away what no longer serves us, but also unsettling the foundations of those already weathering harsh dasha periods. In the mind's arena, expect waves of restlessness, anxious thoughts circling like restless bees, insomnia creeping in when the world sleeps, and a sense that your inner dialogue has lost its usual rhythm. This is Ardra's gift and its test to confront buried grief and dissolve stale patterns. Those under Rahu Ketu cycles or enduring Saturn's stern gaze may feel this more intensely. Memories will resurface, doubts will multiply, and emotional storms can catch you unaware. In relationships, the Gemini influence can sow seeds of miscommunication. Words uttered during this Amavasya may carry sharper edge, harsh truths, impatience, or unexpected disclosures. If you are navigating Venus or Mars afflictions, small misalignments can feel like big problems. Yet, if you harness this energy mindfully, you can clear the air in long-standing conflicts, speaking your truth with courage rather than aggression. Professionally and financially, Ardra's energy can shake up any project that isn't built on a strong foundation. Gemini's mercurial nature can scatter your focus, deadlines loom, and the temptation to multitask backfires in distractive chaos. Those in heavy dasha periods, especially Rahu dasha period, Ketu dasha period, Sun or Mercury Mahadashas, should steer clear of risky speculations now. Precision and patience will serve you better than frantic leaps. Physically, watch for throat and lung sensitivities. The Gemini axis governs breathing, speech, and the upper body's flexibility. Ardra storm energy can provoke coughs, sore throats, or sudden body aches. If you are under Mars or Saturn pressures, restlessness may manifest as tension in your shoulders or neck. Gentle pranayam, neck stretches, and warm teas with ginger and tulsi can soothe these disturbances. I will now reveal certain mantra remedies to overcome this stormy Amavasya night. For mental calm, chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya 108 times throughout the day. For clear communication, recite Om Aim Saraswatai Namaha, Om Aim Saraswatai Namaha. 54 times recite this mantra before speaking important words or attending any important meetings. Seek Goddess Saraswati's blessings for clarity and grace, because this Amavasya can distort your clarity and that can cause disturbances in your communication. For protection and healing, offer water to Lord Rudra and recite Om Hrim Rudraya Namaha, Om Hrim Rudraya Namaha. 36 times chant this mantra by standing under a silent sky, invoking the fierce yet compassionate energy that transforms suffering. As this Gemini Amavasya in Ardra Nakshatra sweeps through your chart, remember, pain and suffering are not sent to punish you, but to purify you. Always remember this. Whenever any person goes through struggles, difficulties, pain and suffering, he tends to evolve as a person. His consciousness evolves, his awareness expands, and in a way, he grows in the true sense, because real growth is the growth within. And so, embrace this day and let these mantras be your guiding torch through the storm called Ardra. I may visit your home through these words and energies to ensure that you emerge stronger, wiser, and with that radiant smile that lights up your destiny. And so now, as this intense Amavasya in Gemini unfolds its shadowy magic, let us walk together through each zodiac sign and see where the storms may gather, and more importantly, how you can seek shelter in the divine with powerful mantra remedies. Remember, Amavasya is not to fear. It is the night when your soul whispers, when silence speaks, and when the right mantra can become your shield. And so let us begin with Aries. Aries. For Aries, this Gemini Amavasya activates your third house, the house of communication, siblings, short travels, and courage. And the potential challenges are that there may be misunderstandings with siblings, reckless speech, travel delays, or sudden loss of confidence. Your energy may feel scattered, so avoid hasty decisions. And be careful, think thrice before speaking to anybody. And the best remedy mantra for you, Aries, is chant the Hanuman mantra. Om Hanumate Namaha, Om Hanumate Namaha. Chant this mantra 108 times today and tomorrow. Hanumanji will restore your inner strength and protect you from mental restlessness. Taurus, this Amavasya falls in your second house linked to speech, family and finances. The potential challenges are that your harsh words may harm your relationships, as well as unexpected expenses can arise, or disputes within family circles may disturb your peace. So be careful and think thrice before you speak. And the remedy is chant the mantra Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Chant this mantra 108 times to attract harmony in speech and stability in wealth. Gemini. For Gemini, this Amavasya occurs in your own sign, that is the first house, the house of self, body and mind. The potential challenges are that you may experience mood swings, identity crisis, restlessness or sudden health issues like throat troubles or nervous exhaustion. The remedy mantra is chant Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya 108 times to invoke Lord Shiva's grace for inner peace and stability. Cancer. For Cancer, this Amavasya falls in your 12th house, house of loss, isolation and subconscious mind. The potential challenges are that you may experience sleep disturbances, hidden fears, unnecessary expenses or emotional isolation. The remedy mantra for Cancer is chant the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 108 times chant this mantra to strengthen your spiritual armor and find peace within. Leo. For Leo, this Amavasya falls in your 11th house, house of gains, friendships and ambitions. The potential challenges are that there may be disappointments from friends, unfulfilled desires or friction in social circles. So be cautious when posting anything on social media. In fact, stay away from social media for these 2 days, today and tomorrow. And the best remedy mantra is chant Om Rhim Klim Namaha, Om Rhim Klim Namaha, Om Rhim Klim Namaha. Chant this mantra 108 times to magnetize true allies and dissolve ego-driven attachments. Virgo. For Virgo, the Amavasya casts its shadow on your 10th house, the house of career, authority and public image. The potential challenges are that there may be misunderstandings at work, strained ties with your seniors or bosses, or there may be a self-doubt regarding your professional standing. The best remedy, therefore, is to chant the Surya mantra Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha. Chant this Surya mantra 108 times at sunrise to awaken clarity and strength in your path. Libra. For Libra, this Gemini Amavasya influences your 9th house, the house of luck, father or fatherly figures and higher wisdom. The potential challenges that you may face is that you may face discord with fatherly figures or mentors. You may experience some shake in your faith, meaning you may lose faith, obstacles will be there in long distance travel or legal matters will come up. So the best remedy is to chant Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Chant this beautiful Narayan mantra 108 times to reconnect with divine guidance and restore dharma. Scorpio. For Scorpio, this Amavasya activates your 8th house, the house of sudden changes, secrets and transformation. The potential challenges for you, Scorpio, is that you may get unexpected shocks. You may face problems from hidden enemies such as black magic spells, or your emotional intensity will feel overwhelmed. So the best remedy for this day is to chant the Shiva mantra. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Chant this mantra throughout the Amavasya day and tomorrow for protection and renewal. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, the Amavasya falls in your 7th house, the house of partnerships, marriage and public relations. And the potential challenges that you may face are miscommunication in relationships, or tensions with spouse or business partners, or public misunderstandings. So be aware and think thrice before you speak. And chant the mantra Om Klim Krishnaya Namaha, Om Klim Krishnaya Namaha, Om Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Chant this mantra 108 times to draw harmony and sweetness into your connections. Capricorn. For Capricorn, this Amavasya lights up your 6th house, the house of conflicts, debts, health and service. The potential challenges are that you may face certain health issues or work-related stress or legal entanglements. So be aware and maintain a low profile today and tomorrow, as the day of Amavasya is very sensitive. The remedy mantra for Capricorn is chant the mantra Om Shri Durgaye Namaha, Om Shri Durgaye Namaha, Om Shri Durgaye Namaha. Chant this mantra 108 times to overcome obstacles and protect your well-being. Aquarius. For Aquarius, the Amavasya shadows your 5th house, house of love, relationship, children, creativity and education. And so the potential challenges are that there may be some creative blocks, emotional distance in love matters, or worries about children during this day. So the remedy is chant the Vishnu mantra. Om Vishnave Namaha, Om Vishnave Namaha, Om Vishnave Namaha. Chant this Vishnu mantra 108 times to awaken joy, learning and inspired creation. Pisces. For Pisces, this Amavasya energizes your 4th house, the house of home, mother and inner peace. And the potential challenges are that there may be domestic unrest, emotional turbulence or anxiety linked to security and comfort on this day. And so the remedy is to chant the beautiful Lakshmi mantra. Om Rhim Shrim Lakshmi Bhyo Namaha, Om Rhim Shrim Lakshmi Bhyo Namaha, Om Rhim Shrim Lakshmi Bhyo Namaha. Chant this beautiful Lakshmi mantra 108 times to bring harmony and prosperity into your home. And so this Amavasya in Ardra is like the cleansing monsoon, which is fierce at first but ultimately meant to wash away what no longer nourishes your soul. So embrace the darkness with faith. Let the mantras flow like sacred rivers through your being, and you will see beyond this night the dawn awaits, more beautiful and serene than ever before. Ardra, the nakshatra of Rahu, signify death, death of all that blocks your growth. When I say death, I mean death of the ego, death of illusions, death of old systems, death of old regime, and emotional or mental breakdowns that invoke self-realization. It reminds me of a beautiful story of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, the great spiritual master and guru of Swami Vivekananda. It is said about Ramakrishna Paramahansa that he was much interested in food, in fact obsessed with food. That is very unlikely. Even his wife Sharda used to feel very embarrassed because he was such a great saint, only with one flaw, and the flaw was that he was too much interested in food. He was interested so much that while he was giving satsang to his disciples, just in the middle, he will say, "Wait, I am coming," and he will go to look into the kitchen, what is being cooked. He will just go there and ask, what is being prepared today? And then he will come back and start his satsang again. His closest disciples became worried. They said, "This doesn't look good, Paramahansa, and everything is so perfectly beautiful. Never has there walked such a beautiful and perfect man. But this small thing, why can't you drop it?" And Paramahansa, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, would laugh and he would not say anything. One day, his wife Sharda insisted too much. And then he said, "Okay, if you insist, I will tell. My prarabdha is finished and I am just clinging with this food. If I drop that, I am gone." His wife could not believe this. It is very difficult for wives to believe in their own husbands. Even if the husband is a Paramahansa, it makes no difference. The wife must have thought that he is befooling or he is trying to rationalize. Seeing that, Ramakrishna Paramahansa said, "Look, I can see that you are not trusting me. But you will know the day I am going to die, just 3 days before that day, 3 days before my death, I will not look at the food. You will bring my thali in and I will start looking in another direction. Then you can know that only 3 days more am I to be here." That too was not believed. They forgot about it. Then just 3 days before Ramakrishna Paramahansa died, he was resting. And his wife Sharda brought his thali, his food, and this time he turned over, started looking at the other side, and suddenly his wife realized, his wife remembered. The thali fell from her hands and she started crying. Ramakrishna Paramahansa said, "Don't cry now. Now my work is finished and I need not cling." And exactly after 3 days, he died. What a beautiful story, my friends. Ramakrishna Paramahansa was clinging in compassion, just trying to create a bondage with one chain. The imprisonment is gone. The prison has disappeared. Out of compassion, he was trying to cling, to linger a little longer on this shore, to help those who had gathered around him. But it is difficult to understand a Paramahansa. It is difficult to understand a man who has become a Siddha, a Buddha, one who has emptied all his sanchit, all accumulated karmas. It is very difficult. He has no gravitation, so Ramakrishna was clinging to a rock. The rock has gravitation. He was clinging to a rock so that he could linger on this earth a little longer. When your consciousness is fully alert, you can see how much karma is left. It is exactly like when a physician comes and he sees and he touches the pulse of a dying man and he says, not more than 2-3 hours. What is he saying? By long experience, he has come to know how the pulse beats when a person is going to die. Exactly that way, a man who is alert knows how much prarabdha is left, how much pulse, and he knows when he has to go. Even a self-realized master needs some reason to stay connected to this material world. And if there is absolutely no reason left, then he lovingly creates a small excuse just to remain here a little longer for all those who are with him, for all those who are making efforts towards their self-growth. And so in this case, it was food. Such enlightened beings who choose to stay back out of compassion are truly a blessing to this world. It is their compassion that becomes a guiding light for millions and millions of seekers around this world. But how can one express gratitude to such divine beings? Words fall short, language feels poor, only deep feelings can come close. I simply bow down in silence with folded hands and a full heart. These great masters may have dropped their physical bodies, but they are never gone. They are always here. Just like Bhagwan Raman Maharshi's last words were, Bhagwan says, they say I am dying, but I am not going away. Where could I go? I am here. Remember, the Master never leaves you. Once the Master gets hold of you, then you may leave him, but he will never leave you. Never. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru, Jai Guru.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.